Maxence Lacroix to Chelsea. Here we go. What we all been waiting for. Listen, we all know this thing was going to happen. For me, the first question was, right, why are they taking this long? Why were they taking this long? Because the interest was there since the World Cup, right? I don't know. What probably before the World Cup or none of that. But why was it taking this long? Yeah, we're gonna get into the details, show you the news and everything, talk about Maxence Lacroix, Trevoh Chalobah, Pep, and then Bruno Guimaraes. We're gonna discuss every single one of them. But before we do that, welcome to Famous Football. I'm your host Nate. Let's talk football. Listen, we here. Maxence Lacroix have arrived. He's finally a Chelsea man. He finally a Chelsea brother. Yeah, he is a blue. Now he play for Le Bleu and he also play for the Blues. Yeah, you get where I'm going with this. You get where I'm going with this. He play for Le Bleu. Now he also play for the Blues. Yeah, the best club in London. So say Morgan Rogers. I'm quoting Morgan Rogers here. Yeah, the best club in London, the biggest club in London. Yeah, now he playing for the big boys. Yeah, now he go to international duty. He has Blues on. When he come back to the club, he also have Blues on. Let's say he's gonna be bleeding blue in and out. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I am buzzing. These were the upgrade we were looking for. Instead of bringing me 2 years old, 5 years old, 17 years old, now we bring it in proper quality. Yeah? I have my, my reserve, whatever, thing with him, right? I don't think he's like 100%. He's not there yet, right? But again, he was playing for Crystal Palace. Now he's coming to Chelsea. The level's going to up a little bit. Playing around, good players makes you look good as well. But listen, let me show you the news. I'm chatting way too much, yeah? Let me show you the news and then we can see what's going on, yeah? Maxence Lacroix to Chelsea. Here we go. Agreement in place with official bid accepted by Crystal Palace. Broad terms in place last night and medical ongoing in London for the centre back. 52 million transfer fee. Axel Disasi not included in the deal. Lacroix until 2032. You got that right. 2032. Like I said, listen. The fact that the medical is happening today, that is announced, that just tells you the deal itself, right, was done at least couple days, 3 days, 4 days ago, right? Because usually the deal get done and then they tell you, and then they schedule the medical. But now, the deal, we got the announcement today, and the medical is also today, right? So it's been done for time. But the problem was there were other discussion happening, right? So it's like we know Chelsea eyeing, Adam Wharton, and then Crystal Palace also looking for replacement for Lacroix. So all of those little discussions were kind of happening under it, because before we hear Roman, that was his name, Saul could go there, and then Axel Disasi were also mentioned in the group, because apparently the new Crystal Palace coach, he won a back line of all French people, like all French guys, right? That's what we heard. I'm just telling you, right? So. But the deal itself has been done. And again, I also think this deal was a hold on to another deal that we're going to talk about, right? You remember Chalobah, yeah? Jehovah's Son, the boy from London, the Cobham brother, yeah? Made in Cobham and that. Now, it's also reported that, let's go through it. Exclusive. Como sent improved bid to Chelsea for Trevoh Chalobah. Talks ongoing. Como offered 25 million fixed fee and 5 million add-ons, but easy ones to reach. Making package worth 30 million almost guaranteed. Chalobah came on Como, right? Listen, I think the deal for Chalobah to go to Como, right, it's been hold on. Because first of all, we know Inter was in the race as well, and he was prioritizing Inter. I get it. Inter is a bigger club than, what's their name? Como. But now, Como is just the only one. And another reason why I think this deal was hold on is because Chelsea was trying to get Maxence Lacroix in, and then Chalobah can go out, because they already know Chalobah is going out, right? And with Como, they know Como was also going to reach the asking price, right? 30 million. That's not big, right? We should be getting 40, 45 million for Chalobah. But listen, 30 million for Chalobah, listen, you're getting yourself a deal here. So they know it's going to get reached. Now we're looking to see if Chelsea will accept this. Chelsea will for sure accept it because Chelsea asking price was 30 million. I think 30, 35 million. Now they brought an improved bill of around 30 million. I think it's going to take it, right? Plus add-ons, easy to reach. Listen, if they need him, he's going to be playing. He is going to be playing. Maybe the add-ons going to be in terms of, what's it called? Game playing and all of those little stuff. So that's about it. But listen, am I excited to see Chalobah go? Not quite. I think Chalobah would be the person that I want to see in the squad. Now, I won't expect him to start, right? Considering the fact that Maxence Lacroix is already in, and we also link with John Stones. Now, John Stones, Maxence Lacroix, and Liverpool can be out the back three, right? In the wing-back situation or 3-4-3, formation, they can be the back three. Chalobah would be a good option coming from the bench, but we don't have that no more. He's going, and I think he's going to be in pure profit, so we'll see how that goes and how that turns out. But am I happy to see Chalobah go? Not quite, but we'll see. And, yeah. But now, Bruno Guimaraes, yeah? The man want Arsenal. Arsenal is, playing tactics with money. They're penny pitching here and there, yeah? They don't want to pay up. They don't want to pay up, but they want Bruno Guimaraes. And Bruno Guimaraes also want Arsenal, right? Now, let's look at the news in regards to Bruno Guimaraes, yeah? And then I'm going to give you my thoughts about everything. Chelsea are not in for Bruno Guimaraes. Expectation is he join Arsenal, but Newcastle say he is not for sale, right? Well, again, what did they say? Chelsea are not in for Bruno Guimaraes. Now, again, here it is. Chelsea are not in for Bruno Guimaraes. Now, let it just remain here, and then let's just read Simon Phillips. Chelsea brief, they were not in for Alex Scott not long ago. Then it came out that they sent an offer in this week. Not saying we would get Bruno Guimaraes, but yeah, that is how they work sometimes. He wants Arsenal, but they are dithering, as they did with Morgan Rogers, right? So this is how it's going, yeah? Chelsea is not making any mad move yet for Bruno Guimaraes. It's just like Newcastle know Chelsea is interested and Chelsea will pay the money, right? But Chelsea haven't made a bid and Chelsea haven't really said anything yet, right? Basically, that's how it's going. Now, if you remember, right, back in May, it came out Chelsea was not in any contact with, what's his name? João Pedro. Liverpool and all of the other people was interested. Liverpool, Newcastle, they were interested. They were running the line. They said Chelsea was not, right? And what happened? Where's João Pedro playing right now? Chelsea, right? That's what Simon Phillips is saying. Sometimes that's how Chelsea love to operate, right? This little briefing, right? Just tell everybody we're not interested. But meanwhile, we are interested. We are interested. So we just sitting there, not making any mad move. And the reason why we're not doing it, because the player is prioritizing Arsenal, right? So if Arsenal can get it done, then we come in and just give Newcastle their money and they give us a player. And I think another thing too that kind of makes this deal, that kind of makes Newcastle want to do this deal with Chelsea is because Chelsea is not just offering them money. Chelsea is also offering them the chance like, hey, look, we have people you are interested in. Delap. Yeah? Delap. I say it again. Delap. So we have people, and not just Delap, and the list goes on and on, right? The Sassy is there, Badi the She is there, right? So now they're going, we gave you the 85 million that you want, but look, you can also pick, right? And listen, and we'll be favorably disposed to you. You know what I mean, right? Pick. The option is here. Take what you want. So I feel it will make Newcastle to want to do the business with Chelsea as well and to not even budge on the 85 million that they're looking for. Because one, they already have it in mind that Chelsea is willing to pay this money. And we can also do business with them and get quality players from that end as well. As compared to Arsenal, we just take the money and then they go and then we're on our way and it's done, right? So I think this played a little bit hardball here because we're there. Now, Chelsea doing the little briefing, but listen, we're there. If Arsenal does not get this deal done, Chelsea will get it done, right? Chelsea will get it done. Now, that's pretty much it about what's his name? Bruno G. That's it about Bruno G. Would I take Bruno G to Chelsea? Yes, I want him. Now, they're saying Chelsea are focusing on other options, right? Other midfielders. We know Chelsea are in for Adam Wharton, right? I mentioned that before. Chelsea looking to bring in 2 more midfielders, but that's dependent if Enzo Fernandez stays, right? So if Enzo Fernandez stays, I can tell you Chelsea will go in for Adam Wharton, right? We know Alex Scott won Chelsea, but Alex Scott is not coming to go to Chelsea because Manchester United won Tyler Adams, right? Tyler Adams leaving. What's his name? Alex Scott is not going to leave, right? Because they cannot lose both of them in the same window, considering the fact that I think they might be playing in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. They're not going to let that happen. So we'll see. But Alex Scott, not bad enough. Adam Wharton, I will absolutely take at Chelsea if Enzo Fernandez gets to leave. But we hearing, I also read this morning somewhere that PSG is willing to pay the 120 million, right? So we'll see about that. We will see about that. But last but not the least in terms of news, right? Pep, this guy. Pep, what's his name? Chavarria. Hopefully I'm not butchering his name. I know for a fact that I am. Chelsea at 10 million short of Real Vallecano valuation of Pep Chavarria. Chavarria has a 42.4 million release clause. Though they will still sell for around 30 million, Chelsea are prepared to offer up to 21 million. Now, I don't understand, right? Pay the money. Xabi Alonso won the man, pay the money. Now, it's easy for me to go pay the money because I'm impatient and I just want this over with, right? This thing been going on for about a month. Brother, get it done, right? But again, I don't know the negotiation that is going on because before they said they would take 15 million and Chelsea offered them the money that they said they want, and then now they say no. Chelsea should offer should pay the release clause, which is 42 million, right? So it's just like they want to get as much as they can get because they know Chelsea actually wants the player. Cucurella is gone, so they're trying to get a little bit of that Cucurella money. You get what I mean, right? So the no Cucurella is gone. Chelsea is desperately in need of replacement for that for Cucurella or in that particular left back situation. So they know that and they're trying to use that, as an advantage. It's all negotiation strategic, right? Negotiation 101. Let's say if you want, I can teach you negotiation 102. Yeah, I got you. But that's pretty much what's going on. So they're trying to milk Chelsea as much as they can, get whatever the more they can get from it. And Chelsea also trying to play hardball here. Now you know my situation. That doesn't mean, right, you get to take advantage of me, right? It's like Harvey Specter telling the guy that was working with. I don't know what's his name, Mark. He said if somebody point a gun at you, yeah, also point one back at them. What does that mean? If somebody prove to you that they have an advantage over you, right? You two come up with one, right? That shows that, hey, listen, if you think you have an advantage over me, well, how about this? It's all part of it. It's like, if you think you get one over me, I got 2 over you. And I think that's what Chelsea's trying to do here. But right now, let's say, they got 1 on us, and we need this guy. Yeah, get it done. What's his name? Xabi Alonso won him. How about we get it? 21 million, brother. Add the 9 million to it and call it a day. Trevoh Chalobah is about to leave for 30 million. Take that 30 million, just send it over there, right? Just send it over there. Send it to Real Vallecano. Tell them, there it is. Call it a day. Let the man come over. Because I think the earlier we bring these people in, they get to play in preseason and get this thing done, the train and all of that, right? We enter into the season ready with the people that we need to be ready with, right? It's not the season start and then now they come in and it's going to take them time to kind of get adjust to what we're trying to do and what Xabi Alonso is trying to get implemented. It's like, come on, brother, what we doing? You know what I mean? What we're doing. I know we only have 1 game a season, 1 game a week, so that's not really going to change anything. But please, yeah, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Pep, Chavarria. Hopefully, I'm not butchering his name. I know for a fact that I am. Chavarria. That just sounds a bit Italian. But that's pretty much it in terms of transfer. And I want to see Chelsea get this done. Now, Bruno Guimaraes, I know listen, Chelsea are briefing that they're not, but they are. And that's one player I also want to see at Chelsea, right? Because if Enzo Fernandez leave, we need somebody that can kind of replace that. And I think he would be that perfect replacement for Enzo Fernandez. He's more experienced in the Premier League, and he's what's it called, more agile. You're not going to be running past him easily like the way you run past Enzo Fernandez. Now we might be missing the goals that comes from Enzo Fernandez with what's his name, Bruno G, but it's not going to be a lot, but we'll see about that. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for watching. Thank you again for being here. Thank you again for supporting. Listen, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you haven't, and see you in the next video. There are a lot, there are tons, there are a bunch of them coming your way. So see you. Adios. Keep your eye peeled. Thank you.